Okay, so I'm going to show you guys how to make the wallpaper that I have on my iPhone, my Boox Palma, and all of that. Somebody requested if I could tell them how to do it, but it's easier to just show you how to do it. So the first thing that I did was I went into the Canva app, and I originally created this for my iPhone. So I knew exactly where my icons were and how I wanted it to be set up. So you will have to mess around to see how you want it set up first. And then what you can do is take a screenshot of your home screen so that way you know where to put your designs, your images, and stuff like that in Canva. And you can add the screenshot into Canva and you can work over that. And then once you are done, you can remove the screenshot so you know exactly where you can place images, your name, whatever it is that you want. So the first thing that I did was created a blank design, and I used the iPhone wallpaper design because of course I was creating this for my iPhone, and it just so happened to work perfectly for my Boox Palma as well. So you'll just do a custom size, and then you can type in you can look for different ones. They have so many of them, but of course I just found one that worked best for me. Of course, the iPhone. That's what I was using. So I'm just going to click on the iPhone, and you can see that it says 1080 by 1920. So that's just what I'm going to use. Now that this is pulled up, the first thing that I did was you can use any color scheme, theme, whatever it is that you want. But I really like my stuff to be just simple, black and white, gray type of theme. That's just what appeals to me because too much color for me is very overwhelming. So that's why I chose the black, white, and gray. So what you're going to do is once this pulls up, you're just going to find a wallpaper, anything that you like. I would suggest if you are going to do the pictures and stuff, I would suggest use something a little more simple as a background. So what I used was just a simple black background. Now you could use, let's see, maybe you could use something like this. Like if you want to do a Halloween theme, you can do this. So we're just going to work with this for now. And then the next thing I did, and I also want to say this, I did not come up with this idea. I was scrolling through the Lemon 8 app. I seen somebody post about it and I really love the design of it. So I created one myself. So this is not my design or anything like that. And I don't remember who originally shared it. So all I can say is it was from somebody on the Lemon 8 app. So the next thing that you can do is go to Elements, and then you're going to type in like a photo, frame photo, Polaroid, whatever it is that you are wanting. So we're just going to use this one because I already had it up there. Now you can do one for your lock screen for the iPhone and the Boox Palma. You can do a lock screen and a separate home page. So the lock screen that I did for my iPhone, I duplicated the Polaroid image like 3 times, and I tried to, let's see if we can select multiples, and just try to line it up as best as I can. Now you can downsize it. And if you see this little border, purple border that pops up, you want to stay within that border with all of your images, your text, everything like that. Just so it fits perfectly on your phone. Now what I'm going to do is, let's see if I can evenly space and then make sure it's, oops, that was not what I wanted to do. So let's hit the back button. There we go. That's good. So I was just trying to make it evenly spaced out just so it would look good. And then you can add in your images. And then what I also did was added my name on it as well. Now with the lock screen, I don't remember if I put it below the pictures or if it was on the side, but you can kind of do it however you prefer. So I think I used this one actually. And let's see if we will ungroup it. And then I'm going to put in just my first and middle name. And of course you would use, your name, just your first name, a nickname that you like. You can just name it whatever it is that you would prefer. So like that. And then what I did was this one right here, I wanted to change to the cursive. So you can go up to the text tool and you can look for any font that looks good to you. So I kind of like that one, but I also like that. Ooh, let's do this one. So now we're going to take the bigger one and we're going to do more of a simple, like bolder text. So we can do that one, or we can do that one. I mean, you would just have to play around and see which one you would prefer. So I kind of like that one. So we're just going to make this just a little bit smaller and maybe make the other one a little bit bigger and kind of do it like that. You can also change the colors of these. So this one, I think I'm going to make sure that it is on black. And then for the bigger one, might have to move that out of the way for a minute. I think I did more of a grayish, darker grayish color. I don't quite remember, so let's just, maybe that one. We'll try that one. And then we'll just drag the top part back down like that. And then I'm going to try to select multiple layers. It's not letting me for some reason. So let's see if we can maybe lock this layer. So lock background. I'm going to try. You know what? We will just move it up here and just do it this way and be done with it. Now, normally something like this, I would prefer to create it more in Keynote just because it is easier for me to use. I haven't quite gotten the hang of Canva, but that's kind of basically how I did it. And like I said, you can take a screenshot of your home screen and how you have your icon set up. And like I said, I created this specifically for my iPhone, and it just so happened that I had the exact same setup on my Boox Palma, and it worked perfect for that as well. Now for the home screen, all I did, or actually this is the home screen. I just realized that this was the home screen, and then I of course had my icons. See if I can use this to kind of show you. So I had my icons like on this side over here, and then my name was going down this way, but it was actually rotated like this. I just remembered that. You would think I would remember with having it on so many devices. So like that's how I had my name, and the photos were of course still at the top. And then for my home screen, what I did was since I already had everything basically set up, I just duplicated this. And now what you can do is, since your time clock and stuff is up here, again, I would take a picture of your lock screen just so you know exactly where everything is, and so that way your pictures aren't being covered up or anything like that. And so make sure that you're still inside the box. And I did scooch it over just a little. And then you just reline your photos up like that. Again, make sure you're still within that box like that. Now you can make these bigger so that way the images are a little bit bigger. You can also move your name and stuff over if you want, but I just left the name where it was for both of the images. So this is what it will look like. Of course, the Polaroids would have your favorite photos in it. You can do, say like this, for instance, you can do pictures of your kids in their Halloween costumes if you want. So there is so much that you can come up with to create something like this. Use different images, different wallpapers. You can even do like Happy Halloween instead of your name. So it just depends on what you are wanting. So once you have both of these created, you're just going to click share and then of course download it to your images and save it as your home screen and your lock screen. And hopefully you guys know how to do that already. So I hope you guys like this video and thank you guys so much for watching.